What's up, guys? We got a battle against Lucca here. He leads off with Empoleon. I lead off with Machamp because Machamp's the best lead. And I go for the dynamic punch. He goes for hidden power. And he goes for hidden power because we actually had a disconnection beforehand, and he originally went for Scald. But as you know, Scald could potentially burn the opponent, so he didn't want to screw up my Machamp by burning it. I hold the Lumberry anyway on this Machamp, so it would have been ruined by status, but I would have lost my item, so it's cool of him to use the hidden power instead. Because actually, he does around 50 less damage of hidden power than he did with Scald. I think if Scald had like 250, I have 301 here with the hidden power, but yeah. Nice. So anyways, I go out to Gliscor because I don't really want Machamp to take on this Hitmontop. I potentially could have won by dynamic punching it, but I want to save Machamp for later. And of course I want to get this Toxic Orb activated on Gliscor as soon as possible. And that's what's going to happen right here, of course. So I'm going to go for the Fling now, and I fling it on top of an Alakazam, which honestly isn't really ideal. Ideally you want to get the Toxic Orb flung on top of something like a wall or a tank, like basically anything that doesn't enjoy poison. Alakazam really doesn't mind poison at all because A, it's a sweeper, and B, it clearly has Magic Arc, because I don't see any poison damage. So yeah. I go out to Hydreigon predicting the Psychic, and that's what happens. But honestly, that was a bit of a risky move, because with Team Preview, he could have easily saw I have one of these things, and he could have gone for Focus Blast. Or even if he hadn't looked at it, he could have also gone for Hidden Power Ice, and Hydreigon probably isn't going to take a Hidden Power Ice very well from an Alakazam. I go for the Dracometer, and Empoleon, of course, dies because I have 1 HP, and he goes into Volcarona. Now, I actually don't really have a lot to take this thing on, except for Rotom Wash, so that's what I go out to. And he goes for a Fiery Dance. I think it's a special attack boost here, but it doesn't really matter considering I pretty much live anything he wants to throw at me, so of course he switches out. But I go for the Hydro Pump anyway because, like I said, I don't really have a lot to take care of this thing. And I don't even run Stealth Rock. I really need to actually kind of fix that because, you know, Volcarona kind of gets effed over pretty bad by Stealth Rock. But I don't run it, so I run Spikes instead. And I didn't actually even get an opportunity to bring it out, so yeah. I go for the Hydro Pump Court, like I said, and it does nothing, so I'm guessing that Dragonite has multi-scale. And I go for the Will-O-Wisp here, and he goes for the Sub, and I'm actually really lucky that I was faster, because, you know, that would have sucked if I Will-O-Wisp and he subbed. Yeah. Now, Dragonite doesn't really have anything, like, he can't really do anything against my Rotom, but I'm guessing he stays in because I've kind of pretty much crippled it beyond repair, because, you know, it can't really hit nearly as hard as it used to before. So I think he just stays in, just get any sort of damage on my Rotom Wash here. So this is going to be a bit of an exchange here of Hydro Pumps and Thunderbolts and Substitutes and Dragon Claws. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here and watch this. I go for the Hydro Pump there though, because I actually predicted he'd switch out to Volcarona, because, you know, I really want to get that thing dead. But yeah, that doesn't happen, of course, and he goes to the Dragon Punch. Dragon Punch, holy shit. Fighting type Bunch would really enjoy a Dragon Punch. Actually, maybe they won't, because Ice Punch basically does the same shit. I mean, it hits dragons. That's all Dragon Punch would hit either. It would be dragons really for super effective damage. Because Ice Punches are basically just coverage moves, right? So yeah, Dragonite dies. He goes out to Alakazam. And I guess he predicted my switch to Hydreigon. But actually, I stayed in for fodder. And Focus Blast misses. So that's a bit of kind of lucky hacks right there. Because Alakazam, it wouldn't have been a huge problem, but like my best bet against that thing would have been Hydreigon. And I guess, well, yeah, Hydreigon pretty much. But I can't really bring it in safely now that he knows I have it, because of course he's going to predict that switch in and use Focus Blast or Hidden Power or whatever else he has instead of Psychic, right? I go for the Pain Split here, and he went for the Close Combat. And I think I go for the Hydro Pump predicting Volcarona, and that's what he does. But of course that I fucking missed the move, right? Right. Awesome. I just pretty much stay in for fodder now because I don't really want to bring in anything in on it. And Rotom Wash is pretty much gone beyond repair anyway. I think everything else he has pretty much is faster than me, and I can't Pain Split anymore. So I go out to my Darmanitan with name Lecky Kong, who is actually a name I do not really like, because considering his arms are actually pretty stubby. I should change it to like Funky Kong or something. Lecky Kong is usually my Infernape name, and it actually fits because its arms are really long. But, you know, and this thing doesn't really look like an orangutan. It looks like it's an ape, I guess, an odd-looking fucking ape. But, you know, go for the U-turn, and I go into Machamp here, kind of for fodder, and maybe I can like throw off a Dynamic Punch on it to finish it off. But he gets a crit here. Kind of sucks, but I might not have lived this close combat anyways. So, yeah. So he dies here, and I go out to Gliscor now, and I actually kind of sweep from here, but not without some luck hacks. So yeah, switching Gliscor, go for the Acrobatics, and after this, he switches an Infernape. Now, the Infernape is going to go for an Overheat, and as we're going to see in about a couple seconds here, it actually misses. And that kind of mattered, because I'm not sure if I live this move or not. Maybe just barely. Like, if I live it just barely, it doesn't make much of a difference. I stayed in because I actually predicted Hidden Power Ice, and I didn't really want to switch into anything else, because I want to keep my Darmanitan alive. Since I'm guessing this thing has HP Ice, I guess HP Ice on 4 of his Pokemon now, actually. But I'm guessing this thing has HP Ice, and Darmanitan, of course, would then resist every single one of his attacks, so I could probably be able to Revenge Kill it with Rock Slide. But whatever, that doesn't happen, and then I get some hacks there, and I win the match. So yeah, good game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.